how far back can the IRS really go? Can they really reach back 10, 15, 20 years? And is there ever a point when the IRS just forgives old back taxes? Well, I'm going to walk you through exactly the truth about the IRS 3-year rule, the 10-year statute of limitations. I'll explain what that means, and what you've got to do if you've got unfiled taxes for several years. I'll also explain how IRS back taxes forgiveness and debt settlement actually works, and how to protect yourself before the IRS comes calling. But here's the reality. If you've never filed a tax return, there's no clock running. That means there's no statute of limitations running on your return. That means if the IRS files a return, there's like forever. They can go back till forever to get your taxes. And once they do, 2 key things kick in. One is the 3-year rule, and that usually means the IRS has 3 years from the due date of the return or the date the return is filed to audit you. And the 10-year rule. So once they assess a tax, the IRS has 10 years to collect that tax. So that 10-year window is called the collection statute expiration date, or we call it the CSED. But remember, no filed return, no start date, no expiration. So the longer you wait, the longer the IRS can pursue you. Now, here's something most taxpayers don't realize. You can't find this on the cloud brain or whatever you want to call a GPT or whatever. What happens is the IRS only wants to look at the most recent 6 years. That means you don't have to file every year you missed 10, 20 years back. You just need to file the most recent 6 years. And that's really practical because they're not going to chase after 10 years and hang on to records to prove to you unless they file a substitute for return. Now, an SFR is when the IRS files a return based on their known real estate, like the knowledge they have from other people presenting them with information, like your W-2s or 1099-R.